Smiling, Peter Beadle. What did you make of that performance from your side today?
Proper professional performance, I thought. I thought we started fairly well. We knew they were on a good run away from home. They got a good away record recently, so to do what we did to them and to limit them the way we did and score 3 goals, I thought was a proper professional performance.
They came here, they're very competitive.
Yeah, you expect them to be. We know that. Everyone that comes here is quite competitive. They're a fairly big side, but they want to try and play the right way. They went a little bit more direct. They come with obviously some sort of game plan of how they thought they could, try and get behind us, get around us. And first half we got the decent strike for the first goal, and we sort of huffed and puffed through the first half a little bit without any real fluency. Half time we asked them just to up the ante a little bit, to be a bit more brighter, certainly in the middle part of the pitch, and demand the ball a little bit more. That's what we're good at. That's how the way we want to play, and we did that second half, and we looked really bright second half, and I felt at times they struggled to cope with us at times.
At half time you strode out quite purposely to speak to the referee. What was that about?
Just to say he was doing great.
Because I thought perhaps you were going to argue that the tug back on Jamie Bird on the halfway line was a red and not a yellow card.
No. You always ask questions and ask. Obviously, without being disrespectful to referees, you try and ask some questions and that. And I felt that the booking that Pablo got, although I thought was harsh, I was asking him what the difference was with the challenge on John, with the centre half coming right through the back of him, and he had played the advantage, which was the right decision. But I thought he should have got, if that was off booking, then so was that one, that challenge on John. So, and I said, now the lad's on a tightrope. I said, where's the centre half? He's got away with it scot-free. So I just asked a question, and he said he'd have a look at it. So there's nothing you can do about it. But obviously it does put that little bit of thing in his mind of, maybe it was a bit of a harsh one, and you're hoping that Pep doesn't make a rash challenge second half.
And no doubts for you for the penalty?
No, it's a long way away. I can't see that far anymore in the dark. So obviously, but it looked like a pen. Yeah, I mean, and they didn't contest it, so they obviously felt the same. And like I said, obviously the referee was spot on right there and made a good call.
And you used the full squad with the Kings Lynn game in mind, I would have thought, on Tuesday.
Yeah, of course. Obviously, there's always the usual moans and groans when I bring John off, and but John's been great again today. Put a good shift in. Was maybe offside 1 or 2 times too many, but he's put a shift in. He's done great. He's got his goal. And again, obviously, we've got Tuesday in mind as well. Once the third one goes in, we've got Tuesday in mind, and we need to make sure that everybody's ready for Tuesday.
I think it's as you were at the top of the table, all the top sides are winning, so the expectation is still there, that to be a big game.
Well, like I said a week ago, every game's a big game for us, and we know that at some point during the season we're going to have to play the teams in and around us. If we're at the top of the table like we are at the moment, we know that we're going to have to play Kettering and Kings Lynn and Weymouth and Tiverton and Slough, and we know we're going to play them. So people will build it up as what they want. We know that it's just another game that we want to go and try and do well in, a game we want to go and perform in. We know it's against a good side because they've been up there all season. So but it's about us and making sure we take care of what we do best.
Man of the match last week, Calvin Dinsley, not involved today. Recurrence of an injury?
Not a recurrence of an injury, no. He trained on Thursday and just went to have a shot and just tweaked his knee a little bit. So, he's as frustrated as we are, because he comes back, gets himself fit, comes in and plays like he did on Saturday, and then he's out again. So, so it's a bit frustrating for us and for him. So, but hopefully it won't be nothing too major, and maybe be available for next Saturday.
It's probably a bit early for you, but any other knocks in the dressing room?
No, I don't think so. I think Ryan got a bit of a kick on the calf, such as a dead calf, but outside of that, they all looked pretty fit and healthy and happy when they come off, and so they should be. They've put in another what I thought was a really good, solid performance today.
I was going to say, final question about the back line. Jordan Nyberg coming in alongside Ryan Green today looked very stable to me. What did you make of it?
Yeah, he's done great again. You can't grumble. He's come in. He's played 2 games. We kept 2 clean sheets, and he looked very comfortable today again. But he's still learning. He's 23 years of age. He's still a young boy, and he's got potential. And like I said, as we go through, as he spends a bit more time with us, we'll be asking him to do different things. Certainly not defending differently, because he's defending great. But maybe be a little more composed on the ball, be in areas where he can try and play out from the back a little bit more. So, but that will come in time. Like I said, he's made his debut away from home with a group of players that probably we wouldn't have put him with, as in obviously with the change we've had to make, and then today he's made his home debut again in front of a big crowd, and so it takes adjustments too, but he adjusted brilliantly, and like I said, he's put in 2 very solid performances.
Thanks very much for your time.
No problem.